It's actually from my wife. She saw an article in a magazine about sea glass jewelry, and she used to be a jeweler, kind of assisted a jeweler back in college, so that was her summer job. So she said, hey, well, let's go ahead and maybe we can do this. And so I said, okay, I'll go out and find it, because we had two very small kids at the time. And so I went out to find it, and she was making it a jewelry, doing great things with it. And the more I'd find, the prettier the jewelry would come out, so I always wanted to find the best colors. I'll take my foot and I'll just go across it. Most all the glass objects, over the last 50 years, especially utility glass such as beverage bottles and food bottles, have all been used in clear glass, green glass, and brown glass. Yep, probably like right around 1900s, turn of the century color. What happened was they used this for a lot of sodas and beer right around that time period. And then Coca-Cola was the only one that kept this type of color going. Looks like it's part of a bottle, but it's what's interesting is it's a very unusual piece because of all that waviness to it. Okay, this one right here is from a Sprite bottle. See the little round dots in there? That's actually the little surface of the Sprite bottle for probably maybe 1960s or 70s. Whereas this one is really well rounded around the edges. So you can see that that was one that we would, consider in the category of pure sea glass, and that it would be good jewelry grade sea glass. I think over the last 10 years it's kind of exploded. I think what happened was people really enjoy getting out in nature, first of all, but they like the fact that they realize that it's vanishing, there's not much left. I think the colors of it, because there's so many different colors to choose from, that might attract some people, but I think they love the history behind it. But the most fascinating thing was when people would stop by our booth and look at the sea glass, every time there was someone going, oh, my mother used to collect this. Oh, I used to do this with my grandmother. Everybody seemed to have a connected story of some family member or friend who used to really be into sea glass. And that's why we said, okay, maybe it is worth doing a book, because so many people want to know more about it.